Machine learning for kids. What is machine learning? AI and machine learning explained simply. A colorful, futuristic classroom. Children are sitting around a friendly little robot named Mohammed. A large screen shows a robot looking at pictures. Have you ever wondered how YouTube recommends videos you might like? How your phone recognizes your face? Or how a computer can recognize a cat in a picture?
Guess what? Many of these amazing things use something called machine learning, teaching computers to learn from data. Today, we're going to discover what machine learning is, how it works, and where we use it in our everyday lives.
Mohammed holds a large book labeled Data.
Machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence, or AI. But what does that mean?
A child teaches a robot to recognize apples. The child shows apple, 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 orange, banana.
Instead of giving a computer instructions for every possible situation, we give it lots of examples. The computer studies those examples and discovers patterns. Then I can use those patterns to make a prediction. Data learning model prediction.
A child named Sarah receives emails. One email says, "Congratulations, you won a free prize."
Mom, please bring some milk home. How can my computer decide which emails are spam? Let's teach it. Training data. Show many emails. You won a free prize. Spam, claim your reward now. Spam, congratulations. Click here. Spam meeting at 3 p.m. Not spam. Please bring your homework. Not spam. The computer looks at many examples. It learns patterns that are often associated with spam. Then a new email appears. Congratulations.
You have won a free gift.
This looks similar to the spam examples. Computer, spam. Wow, the computer learned from examples.
A colorful animated flowchart appears. Collect data.
Images, rainfall, temperature, maps, numbers, text. First, we collect data. Messy data enters a cleaning machine. The machine removes missing information, incorrect values, duplicate information. Next, we clean and prepare the data. Thousands of examples enter a computer brain. Then, the computer studies the data and learns patterns. Data model. The computer receives new examples. After training, we test the model using information it has not seen before. This tells us how well I have learned. New data trained model prediction. Finally, the trained model can make predictions about new data. You can see the 4 colorful doors appear. You can see labeled pictures. Cat, dog, bird. Supervised learning means the computer learns from examples that already have correct answers, called labels. Is this picture a cat or a dog? Unsupervised learning works with data that does not have labels. The computer tries to discover groups or patterns by itself. Find groups of customers who behave similarly. Semi-supervised learning. 100 pictures appear. Only 10 have labels. The computer learns from the labeled examples and uses the remaining images to help understand the data. Semi-supervised learning uses a mixture of labeled and unlabeled data. Reinforcement learning. A small robot plays a maze game. The robot moves correctly. Reward.
If you move incorrectly, try again. Reinforcement learning allows a computer system to learn through rewards and penalties.
Good decision. Plus 10 points.
Machine learning algorithms, a laboratory with different machines.
Machine learning has many different algorithms. An algorithm is a method or set of steps used to learn from data.
Decision tree, random forest, linear regression.
Logistic regression. K-nearest neighbors. Support vector machine. K-means. Neural network. Different algorithms are useful for different problems. Machine learning versus AI versus deep learning. Artificial intelligence is the bigger field. Machine learning is one important part of AI, and deep learning is a specialized type of machine learning that uses neural networks with many layers. Machine learning is already around us. YouTube video recommendations can use information about what people watch and enjoy. Smartphones can use AI and machine learning for features such as face recognition and and speech recognition. Maps navigation systems can use data to estimate routes and travel times. Online shopping. Shopping websites can recommend products that may interest you. Voice assistants voice systems can use AI to understand spoken words. Machine learning plus GIS. Machine learning can also work with maps. This is especially exciting for geography and GIS. Rainfall, elevation, slope, vegetation, land use, river soil scientists can combine these different types of geographic information and use machine learning to identify patterns. Flood prediction example. A map will change from normal terrain to a colorful flood risk map. For example, imagine that scientists want to understand flood risk.
They provide rainfall data, elevation data, slope data,
Distance from rivers, land use information, soil information data, machine learning model, flood susceptibility map. Now the computer can learn patterns associated with areas that are more likely to experience flooding. This type of technology can help scientists and planners make better decisions. Can a computer really think? Do I actually think like a human? Not exactly. Machine learning systems do not learn in exactly the same way humans do. They learn mathematical patterns from data. Human brain versus computer model. That is why the quality of the data is very important. Good data, better learning. Poor data, poor results. Training and testing. Imagine studying for an exam. You practice many questions. Practice. Then your teacher gives you new questions. Test machine learning works in a similar way. Training data learning. Testing data evaluation. If I only memorize the training examples, I may not perform well on new information. That is why testing is so important. Fun quiz. Time for a quick quiz. Question 1. What does ML stand for? A. Machine language. B. Machine learning. C. Modern logic. Correct answer. B. Machine learning. Question 2. Which one is an example of data? A. Rainfall measurements. B. A computer mouse. C. A chair. Answer. Rainfall measurements can be data. Question 3. Which type of learning uses labeled examples? A. Supervised learning. B. Unsupervised learning. C. Reinforcement learning. Muhammad. Correct. Supervised learning.
Question 4. What can machine learning help computers do? A. Learn patterns from data. B. Predict things. C. Classify information. D. All of these.
All of these. Why should children learn machine learning? Children become scientists, engineers, programmers, doctors, environmental scientists, and GIS specialists. Machine learning is becoming an important technology in many fields. It can be used in healthcare, agriculture, weather and climate studies, GIS and mapping, transportation, industry, environmental protection, robotics, mobile applications,
And maybe you will build the next amazing AI system. Final summary. All major concepts appear around Muhammad. Let's remember what we learned today. Machine learning learns patterns from data.
uses data to train models, makes predictions or decisions, can be supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, or reinforcement learning, is an important part of artificial intelligence, can be used with GIS and geographic data. Data is the information, learning finds the patterns, and the model uses those patterns to make predictions. Remember, every great technology starts with curiosity. If you enjoyed learning about machine learning, subscribe to BrightKid Mania for more fun lessons about AI, science, technology, geography, and the world around us. Like, subscribe, comment. See you in our next adventure.